Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to Madden 18 on EA Sports. The Rams have every intention of walking out of today's game with win number 4 on the season. It's the Cardinals going up against the Rams. With that, we'll send it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. They've got the call in this Week 5 matchup.
Strap in. This will be a good one. 2 one-loss teams getting together as they're underway on EA Sports. Fairly short kick taken at the 14 here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback. Play fake. Dunlap. And he'll be out of bounds up near midfield at the 49. 13 yards on the game's opening play. That's a matchup maybe they go back to their outer third of the field as this game continues.
Yeah, I think back to my high school coach, John Ford. He used to say when we got big plays early in a game or good plays, he'd always say, foul it away, lad, foul it away, because he'd want to come back to it later in a key situation. They may come back to this one a little more often than that.
Didn't he say laddie or did he say lad?
Yeah, it just depended on what he was feeling at the moment.
Okay, I thought that was the guy you told me about. He used to say laddie a lot.
Laddie, when you heard laddie, he was usually in a pretty good mood. Lad, eh.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. And the big meat on the D-line, we'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on third. Looking to throw. Dunlap. And some space here. 2 spins. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Oftentimes you say some guys have a knack for creating turnovers. He forced a fumble last week. Forces another one.
And one of my good coaching buddies, Frank Delano, always told me, hey, Davis, creating turnovers is not as much about skill as it is about desire.
Oh, I thought it was going to be will, because will rhyme with skill.
Come on, man.
With desire. We'll go with desire.
What are you, the rhyme master now?
Kelvin Taylor, his first carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
After watching that play and result, I go back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator, Brandon, before the game and said, how are you going to move the ball running it against the #1 defense? He gave it.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Melvin Ingram coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? what does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Now a fair catch called for and taken here, and that'll set up his guys in great field position. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
Here we go!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. So third down, and defensively the Rams have added 2 extra DBs. From the gun, Dunlap, and he fires one but incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt, certainly not what he wanted. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Play action. Flynn. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. A gain of 6 there on first. To throw on 2nd down. Flynn. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And this is going to be incomplete. Here's Matt Weil now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
And a juke this time. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. And now here's a carry heading left. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 64 yards.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
I haven't met a defensive coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job holding to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on 1st down. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team, But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun. Dunlap. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. It'll be a pickup of just 2. And that'll bring up 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So this offensive unit, they've now had 3 drives, and they only have 3 points to show for it.
Payoff is the key for everything. How many offenses have we talked to that say we have to finish drives? Thus far, this team hasn't finished it quite the way they wanted to.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
On first down, Flynn. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Back to throw. Flynn. And that's off the mark, incomplete. The big tight end, Clive Walford, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
When we talk with people about what we think the most important quality for an NFL quarterback to possess, what do people usually say?
Arm strength. And he showed the arm strength there.
Yeah, pretty good bullet pass he threw, but he wasn't accurate, was he?
No.
Listen, you like mobility.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off around the 41. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And the Rams getting set to go now. Now a give to Taylor. And an alley to run. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. The numbers for him from a week ago. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And before they can get settled in here, time expires on the first quarter of action. Plenty of scoring here already. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going, and they've got it here with a first down. From the gun, Flynn. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
That play was well covered. Just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, we're not able to find any yardage on that one.
Looking to throw on second down. Flynn. And he's got room. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to lead to a third down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call.
And they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. On 1st and 10, Dunlap, and incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Second down now after the incompletion. Throwing again, Dunlap. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Looking to throw. Dunlap. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get him to the ground, but he got all the way down to the 30-yard line. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Room here to run. Touchdown, Cardinals. Braylon Addison, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, look at the juke. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Here we go. 319. 319.
Off the play fake. Flynn. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Down. Blue 15.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Flynn. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Rams on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10.
Here we go. 319.
Operating from the gun. Flynn. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. Dunlap. And some room to roam now. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Off play action. Dunlap. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The son Reddick leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Hard throw, incomplete. Here's Brad Nortman now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. Taylor. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. To throw on 2nd down. Flynn. He's going to float this one deep right side. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
sure that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Here's Matt Weil now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or two. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
No matter what defense is called versus a running play, linebackers are telling the defensive guys up front, you take care of the offensive line, keep us uncovered, let us run to the ball, we'll make big plays. Well, that paid off there. All the guys up front, the big fellas, they controlled the 5 offensive linemen. That allowed the linebackers to see the openings, sprint through the gap, and snuff that play out in a hurry.
Here's Brad Nordman now as he's on to punt for Arizona. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The give to Taylor. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Face mask. Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And this will go for 5 up to the 33. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And he had a great read there from his free safety position. And, Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser-focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way through it when I was playing, but now I can see exactly what they're doing. And on that.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Here's Matt Weil now as he's on for the 5th time here today. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Matt Weil now as he's on to punt for L.A. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And taken at the 46. So possession goes over here on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st down, Dunlap. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Dunlap. And he slides to avoid the hit. 5 yards on the pickup. And just like that, it's 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Dunlap. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
I'm not sure we can spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. To throw on second down, Flynn. And he will find his man on the outside. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Flynn. And some room to work. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. From the gun, Flynn. And the Rams with a score. Touchdown. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Here we go.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. And he'll take it on this side of midfield.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Flynn. Some strong running at the 20. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
So let's go ahead and add to the difficulties of guys trying to cover receivers. They got to deal with speed, shiftiness, all that stuff. But how about when they have height and length and deep downfield? You throw the ball up in the air. That's how they uncover at the end of a route, by being able to go up over the top and make a big catch.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now Taylor, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Well, Brandon, so much for halftime adjustments. They still can't get anything going on the ground. It may be time to loosen things up and start flinging it around a little bit.
On 3rd and 2, Flynn. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. It's their quarterback. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Rams are now just a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. He's having a nice little game. Maybe already has an eye on that 3rd touchdown.
And how about what our producer, Christian McLeod, likes to say when they've scored touchdowns like this? He's put a tent up in Touchdown City.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And ready now for 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Dunlap. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete. But you're right, hasn't been a banner game in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
A bullet throw, but incomplete. Here's Brad Nordman now, as he's on to punt for Arizona. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. They'll run with Taylor. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Yeah, I think the blitz there really disrupted the draw.
Yeah, and it's usually when you catch them in a blitz, the draw works pretty well. If you're the offensive coordinator right now, that's visor throwing time, isn't it? Because that's supposed to work in a big way.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Flynn. And that is incomplete. Here's Matt Weil now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. Only 29 yards on the punt there, definitely not his best. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now a handoff here to his running back. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Now that's how you start a drive. Not only do you pick up a 1st down, you do it on a chunk play. Big yardage, and now you put a little bit of a dent in the confidence of the defense.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
Here we go. Man 38.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
So when you call a corner blitz, what a lot of teams call a cat blitz, you're expected to come after the quarterback. But in this case, he ran into the ball carrier. Really nice technique, because what you do is you come deep as the deepest offensive player so he can't get outside of you.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to make it fourth down. Here's Brad Nortman now as he's on to punt for Arizona. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there?
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. The fumble, but they're able to maintain possession. Now it's second down.
Here we go. 319.
From the gun, Flynn. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and they're going to have a third down. The Rams on third down. Just one conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, Flynn. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Call it a 1-yard gain of the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Matt Weil now as he's on to punt for L.A. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10.
Come on, let's go.
Looking to throw. Dunlap. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now, what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
I know at times today's NFL sure feels like everything's about the guy throwing the football. But when you've got a guy who can run it and move it and gain this type of yardage, you'll take him each and every time.
On 1st and 10, Flynn. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Back now in Los Angeles. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Flynn brought in by Walford, right side. And he's brought down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Flynn. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. To throw again. Flynn. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Got stopped, would have liked the touchdown, but hey, field goal gives you the lead, and let your defense do the work.
The one thing to keep in mind, though, the field goal is not automatic. You've got to make sure you protect your kicker here so you don't have a block, which turns into a big play. But you're exactly right. Kick it, rely on your defense. This is the proper play here in this situation.
So a good kick there, and they finish off the drive with 3.
And that should be the goal for an offense. Finish each drive with points. So that's a nice job there to come away with at least something.
Coons back out now to kick this away after the made field goal. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Throwing on 1st down. Dunlap. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
I don't care what anyone says. I want a big-time backing in this kind of yardage each and every time I step on the field. A tone setter, those guys are hard to find.
And still fighting. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. A very solid gain of 27. Looking to throw. Dunlap. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size.
Oh, no, he lost the football. The big fella. He's at the 50, the 40, he's at the 30. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
To throw on second down, Flynn. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Throwing on 3rd and long, Flynn. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Matt Weil now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this ball is going to be touched out just shy of midfield. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we can put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
Back to the air on second down. Dunlap, a nice little juke. And he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Fresh set of downs here. And he'll give it here to his running back. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7. From the gun, Dunlap. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Operating from the gun, Dunlap. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Looking to throw on second down. Dunlap. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This is 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Brand 38.
Back to throw. Dunlap. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Odell Beckham, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
You always admire a guy who can go through his progressions and find the open receiver. I believe we just saw that there.
And we admire him just a little bit more when it goes for a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Down.
first down. Flynn. And some room to maneuver. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, Flynn. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Second down here after the incomplete pass. Throwing again. Flynn. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll be out of bounds, able to take it down to the 40. 23 yards on the play. Throwing on first down. Flynn. Pass incomplete. He was trying to get it there to Kenny Lawler. And it's second down. Second down following the incompletion. To throw again. Flynn. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The Rams on third down. They've been stymied left and right. Converted only one time. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun. Flynn. Completes it to Lawler. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved.
False start, offense.
Not easy being a rookie left tackle in this league, and there they got him for the penalty.
Not easy at all. Think about what you're dealing with every game you play. Ostensibly, the best pass rusher is over you on every snap. I'd be a little jumpy myself.
And avoids the contact by sliding. It'll be a gain of 4. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw on second down. Flynn. Looking left sideline, incomplete. They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Flynn. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like...
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. Coons out to kick now as he'll send this one away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Second down following the run. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Going to give this time to the tailback. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Nortman on to kick as he sends it away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jacobs. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Back to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. First down now, but the clock continues to move. He'll look to throw. Caught the tight end Walford. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That throw good for 4. It's second down. And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. And ready for 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Flynn to the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the first down.
And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game?